Ah, there you are. We're keeping things cozy in the loft this afternoon. So listen up, okay? If you want to unlock your creativity, there's good news. Creativity, the one thing about it is that it's something that you are just born with. We all have it. With some practice and nurturing, you can train yourself to become a more creative person this winter season. And guys, winter seems to be the time where everybody doesn't feel at their peak when it comes to their creativity.
Yeah, and I think everyone is sort of retrieving into their little cocoon. You know, it's cold, but it's actually a great time to focus on unlocking your creativity.
How do you do it?
Well, you know, I think especially winter opens up an opportunity for you to try new things, right? You know, you may be indoors, but you can spice it up.
Yeah.
Now, I always feel, you know, sometimes we often, you know, get stuck in a rut, you know, and that's when often our creativity is lacking. And it's because, you know, you know, going from day by day, doing the same things over and over, and that can be quite mundane, you know?
Yeah.
And of course, having a routine is great because that, you know, gets you to do things and tick things off your list. But when you're really trying to, you know, unlock that creativity in your mind, you've got to try something new. So
don't be complacent.
Don't be complacent. I mean, I've recently started doing pottery.
Wow.
I do, you know, I go to art classes on a Saturday. And one of my bucket list things for this year is to learn how to surf. And it's amazing what you can do.
Wow. Surfer Jay.
So, you know, indoor, outdoor, there are so many things that you can try. And I'd really encourage, you know, you both and people at home to try something new.
I like that you've mentioned that, my friend, because there's a couple of different things that people do, and you're talking about taking on something quite extreme for most people. You know, but for now, it's actually, I found that it's something very simple that I should have been doing probably all my life, that I have started doing now. Something as simple as writing things down, not just my ideas.
I was about to ask, and then they got the notebook, no?
Because you never know. And I think the other thing that technology has done for us is it's allowed us. So it's allowed us that moment, yes, if you don't have your book right next to you, just have your phone, because it also has that notepad situation where you can write things down. And it's amazing how the moment you write something down, it's as if you're actually creating it by virtue of giving it life onto a page. So for now, that's really what has worked, just putting my ideas on paper, because it's easier now to actually relate it to someone. So I had this idea. You also sort of figure out whether it's a good idea, bad idea. But
I love that you say that, because something I always do say is that ideas are energy. And
they're contagious.
They're contagious. When you share them, when you put them down, for me, what I do is I record them as voice recordings on my phone so that I can go back, because I always have ideas. I always sit and daydream and have all of these different ideas. In fact, maybe you can share one or two and we won't steal your ideas.
I won't give you the ideas that I've written down because those are private and personal, but what I can advise is even get like something as simple as a diary or a book that also helps you with your creativity. Like for instance, my diary right now has something as simple like right now, it says self-love, baby. It just also reminds me that even in my creativity, it's giving love to myself by putting out what I feel is, you know, an expression of myself.
And I love that you're not wasting time. You're going straight to July. You can be in December. That book will take you wherever you want to be.
You see, that's another thing that helps with creativity. Surrounding yourself with people that are creators. Surrounding yourself with people that actually spark your creativity.
I love that.
Being in the right company, being in the right spaces helps with that. And now we're going into winter, so a lot of people are going into solitude. A lot of people are going into spaces. So in that moment, allow those moments where you can write now. Like for instance, I've been trying to work on a lot of my recipes, and I realized that part of the reason why this girl don't have a recipe book is because she didn't write anything down. So I've been writing down my recipes and then trying them out and testing them out. Something as simple as that.
Maybe mine is even a lot simpler than that. Well, that is very simple and practical on a daily basis. Mine is, wait for it, daydreaming. Daydreaming.
Well, I think that's
the opposite.
There's so much value in that.
There is. There's a lot of value in daydreaming because that is the moment in the day that a lot of people often think, oh, come on, you're wasting time. So get your head out the clouds, they'll say to you. But when I find that when I'm sitting in traffic or just sitting doing nothing, and I start thinking and dreaming and thinking about the things that I want and that I desire and the things that I want to attract.
The law of attraction.
It's visualization. I start to paint the picture of what that final product looks like, what that destination looks like. I'm thinking about the show that I want to be doing, the recipes I want to taste.
And I feel like all three of you know our sort of steps, they sort of come in together. So you've got the visualization.
Yes.
Then writing that down.
Putting it down.
and then trying
Putting
it.
Doing
it into
it.
action.
Putting it into action. So I think that's a nice way to think about it, is all those 3 steps to, to really unlock your creativity.
Yeah, because another thing that we all have to remember that our inner child, we all still have our inner child. Our inner child
100%.
still has all those ideas, all that creativity, all these things that are fiction to most people. But even something as simple as a light bulb, it used to be fiction some time ago.
And then
we
now
now cannot survive without it.
I'm going to surround myself with you a lot more because I want to know how to surf very soon, and you will be that surfer guy. But for you at home, when you finally unlock your inner creativity, you can then uncover skills and talents that you didn't even know that you had. Honestly, give it a try. Keep an eye out on Krush's social media pages for more information on that show. I love it. How you unlock your 100% with Krush TV show that you can watch tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. with repeats happening every Sunday at 8 p.m. only on SABC2. To creativity and be.
Let's crush it.
Yo, crush it, baby. Crush it.
Unlock your 100% this Wednesday evening at 7:30 as we catch up with some of the incredible people we met along our journey, including aspiring baker Kagiso Moja, doctor turned florist Tinus Marais, and Jurgen McEwen, who overcame his fear of heights, and many more. Catch the season finale of Unlock Your 100% Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Repeat Sunday night at 8, only on SABC2.